All right, welcome back, everyone. Deep Dive with Dr. Fitz, and we welcome you to episode number 5 already. We're showcasing great students, great staff members that are part of the Schuylkill Haven Area School District. I'm your host, Dr. Sean Fitzpatrick, Superintendent of Schools here, and today's guest is none other than 7th grader Lillian Tucker. Welcome, Lillian. Glad to have you on the show.
Good to be here.
Great to have you here. So before we get into your interview, I want you to be a part of my congratulatory message to Dr. Morgan. This is her final week working for us. She has been our Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Technology, and Dr. Morgan is wrapping up what has been more than a decade of service to our students and staff here in Schuylkill Haven Area School District. So we're recording this during her last week, so congratulations, Dr. Morgan. By the way, she refused to be my guest on Deep Dive, so you have more courage than she does. So let's talk about that courage. 7th grade student and a busy one, I hear. Tell us a little bit about what you do to stay busy, what your school year's been like, and just generally who you are.
I've been having a pretty busy year with band, chorus, student council, lots of dance, but it's really fun going here. There's good people, good teachers, good curriculum. I like going to Haven.
Good, and we like having you. I love these students that challenge themselves to balance their time and their energy and do a lot of things outside of the school day as well. So let's talk about your family. Parents, siblings, anybody you want to say hello to, mention?
My mom, she works at Evans, and my dad works at the Gap.
Cool.
I had an older brother who graduated from Haven.
You had him, or you still have him?
I still have him.
He's still around. That's good.
He's in college at ATC. He's training to become a mechanic.
Cool.
He graduates in February. So that's like something big with his life. He moved out last year.
Okay.
So that was like a big change going on last year.
How do you get your older siblings to move out? In my case, my children that are older. How do I get them to move out? Any advice for me there?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. My children, they're in college too, so they're of that age, and I look forward to having them come home from college, but I'm also at times ready to send them back to college. I'm sure you're the same with your brother. So graduated from Schuylkill Haven in 2022, you said?
Yes.
All right, cool. And what was that like? You were watching your brdoor graduate. Were we outdoor? Yeah, we were outdoors in 2022. We were in the stadium. Cool. How was the superintendent's speech that night? Was it all right?
Yeah, it was good. My mom cried the whole time.
She cried. Did I make your mom cry?
You made her cry in a good way, not in a bad way.
What was I forget my message that year. Do you remember anything about it?
I don't know.
Yeah, so you were probably on your phone like, I can't wait till this is
over. No, I was
over.
recording for my mom because she wanted videos.
And she was crying, so she couldn't record, so that's good. All right, so let's get into some of the questions, and we're going to go into our rapid-fire questions, but I want our viewers to know that we've got a 7th grader that does it all. She balances her time beautifully. She balances her energy levels beautifully to be able to be active in her school, give back to her school community, but then also do some cool stuff in the community. So you had an extremely busy day yesterday. Tell us about that. You had a visit, if I'm not mistaken, with the middle school band to Lebanon Valley College.
Yeah, so yesterday, me and 9 other students got to go to Lebanon Valley College to play in this big concert. It was really fun. We got our music at the beginning of the day, and then at 4:30 we had a concert, so it was fun to get to see everyone work together. And it was super fun because just playing in a band that big, there was 320 kids, so it was really big, and it was loud, and it was just a super fun experience to get to go.
Love it. Now Lebanon Valley College, beautiful campus, by the way, too, but being around all those kids and getting that experience, that must have been exciting for the whole band.
It was really fun.
Awesome. Love to hear about that. All right, so besides middle school band that you mentioned, what other activities are you involved in at our middle school?
I am in the chorus, I am in student council, I am in the mini-thon committee, and I do the musicals.
Cool. All right. I have a little bit of experience. I had a daughter come through our middle school.
Okay.
So a little bit of experience with some of those things. We'll start with mini-thon. Yeah. What an unbelievable event that is for a middle school student. Not just to raise money, but to raise money and raise awareness for such an incredible cause. And the amount of fundraising that happens down there. And I don't want to mention staff members by name because I'll miss somebody, but I know if you talk about a lady by the name of Geiger, we call her, and then Mrs. Lymaster, and they just kill it down there with their energy levels towards Minithon. What's it like as a student to know that you're part of something so big?
It's just really fun because it's like a fun day, but it's also an important day to have communities come together and just help kids out. And it's just a nice experience. It's a good day to just come together, not only as a school, but like as like a world, like to just be able to come together and help the kids in need.
Yeah, childhood cancer is, I mean, it's just such an incredible cause. I remember dances where we had some of the Minithon events, and I would come as a chaperone, and the kids wearing glow bracelets, and we'd light up the room with all these different colored lights. And then, of course, the big unveiling of the total, when each kid's holding, a number. I think my kid got to hold the comma one year, it was a big deal. But when you see that last number and say, holy mackerel, our little tiny school district just raised that much money to help kids with pediatric cancer.
It's awesome. And again, like that unveiling moment, it's just so suspenseful.
Yeah.
And you being on the side of the number flipper, it's just special because it's like you're a part of that magic, and it's awesome.
Love it, Lillian. This is good stuff. All right, so you said you were involved in the play at the middle school. So first of all, what play are we doing this year, and maybe do you know your role yet, or are you auditioning for a role in particular?
We had auditions on Monday.
Okay.
She didn't get to look at all the audition stuff yet, so we don't have casting.
Yeah.
She will not tell us what the musical is yet, so I don't know that.
Okay.
But we have guesses and hints and stuff.
Love it.
And we're excited to find out what it is.
So that's like a big unveiling when you find out what the musical is. And most people don't realize that we're sitting here on this indoor turf field, and people think sports are a huge priority in our school district, but they don't realize how amazing our arts programs are. Obviously, our art teachers, the incredible work that's happening in the middle school. Miss Sainer down there, and I love the painting that she did on that giant wall with students down there. But the work that we do in arts related to musicals and choral performances and Christmas shows and things of that sort. But we also invest in the space itself. Now, that's an old auditorium, but it is gorgeous. And I love all the decor. I think we have a sound system that's as good as anyone's. And we try to give our students the chance to be a part of lighting the stage and holding the spotlights and doing all of that kind of work. It really is neat to see it all come together.
Yeah, I have a few friends who are in like tech crew, and although they're not at every rehearsal, it's like one big family. Like the cast, the stage crew, like everyone. It's fun.
Love it. Yeah, we actually have brand new stage curtains coming soon that we're going to have installed, and we're going to make that stage look even better. We just made some great upgrades to the sound system and some of the lighting down there. And then, as you evolve to come to our high school as an 8th grader, because in Schuylkill Haven Area School District, 8th graders come to our high school, you're going to love the ongoing improvements that we also make in the Zwirling Auditorium, and you'll get to experience some of those as well. So we mentioned the middle school musicals and some of the work that you do within the school with Minithon and all that other stuff. On top of all those activities, tell me about your dance career, because I hear outside of school you take some dance classes. Is that right?
I do, yes. I am a part of the Artist in Motion 2023-2024 performance group.
Cool.
So we go to competitions and do dances there. So I'm on the company team. But I also do weekly classes, and I take tap, I take acro, I help assistant teach tiny tumblers, I take ballet, pre-point, jazz, and lyrical.
Cool. I wouldn't do much better than the tiny tumblers. That would probably be my level of dance expertise. All right, so you're busy. With all these activities, somehow you've got to make time for homework and to do those important assignments that are due the next day. How do you balance all of that? And then give advice to maybe some little 5th graders or 6th graders that are soon going to be 7th graders, and give them advice on how you balance all of that.
Yeah, for me, I try to like prioritize that work. So if I have breaks at dance, I'll do it then. If I'm like overwhelmed, I'll do it at lunch. But for fifth and sixth graders, I would say use your ninth period responsibly. Because I know for my grade, especially during like fifth and sixth grade, we would just sit on our computers and
Yeah.
play games. And coming to seventh grade, now realizing there's more work, but it's not, I wouldn't say easier stuff, but just
Yeah.
more. Use your ELTs responsibly.
Yeah.
They're really nice for kids who have stuff going on after school that they can't find time to
Yes.
do it then.
That is great advice. Outstanding. All right. Can you share a favorite memory or moment from your Schuylkill Haven area middle school journey? You're a seventh grader now. Any favorite moment or favorite memory that comes to mind?
I would say Minithon for sure. One special moment last year, Owen came and he is, I don't know how old he is now, but he has been fighting childhood cancer. He is completely blind in his left eye, and he came to our Minithon last year, which was just really special
Yeah.
to have a kid there that has been fighting it, and that the fundraising we're doing is helping someone
Yeah.
out. And it was just awesome to have him there.
Help put it into perspective what you're working so hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, so next segment on our show we call our rapid fire questions. We usually try to come up with 12 so that
Okay.
we can call them the dirty dozen of questions. So I'll start with the first question. If there's any that you don't want to answer, just say pass and we
Okay.
move on. So no pressure. All right, describe yourself in 3 words.
Busy, responsible, and productive.
Oh, I love productive too. Good, very good. Favorite class?
Math.
Math class. All right, good. Favorite teacher?
Miss Capella.
All right, very good. Favorite lunch in the cafeteria?
Ooh. I would have to say, I don't know, that's a hard one.
How about the holiday meals? Do you eat the holiday meals?
Yeah, the stuffing on that is really good. I like
Oh,
the
yeah,
stuffing.
I'm with you there. I
Yeah.
try to come down and eat in your cafeteria like
Yeah.
once a month or so. And usually when I leave the middle school, I either have red lips or blue lips because I try to get a slushie in while
Oh,
I'm down
yeah.
there. So, all right, fact or cap? You can put ketchup on everything.
Cap.
Okay. We wouldn't put ketchup on like
Ice
marshmallows
cream?
or ice
Yeah.
cream. Good. Mr. Hale wrote these questions. I don't know about that. But yeah, all right, good. Good answer. Last song that you downloaded or listened to on your phone?
You're on Your Own Kid by Taylor Swift.
Ooh, I didn't hear that one yet. You're
Oh,
on
it's
Your Own
good.
Kid. New
Yeah.
song by Taylor Swift?
It's from Midnights. So, like, I
Not too
forget
long
when-
ago.
Yeah, not too long.
All right, so I guess this is going to lead to our next question. Fact or cap question was earlier. Our fire or mid question. Taylor Swift, fire or
Fire.
mid?
Fire
Of course.
100%.
So did you like, and this isn't even one of the dirty dozen 12, did you convince your parents that they should spend $20 and rent the Taylor Swift
Not
concert?
yet.
Good,
but,
because you probably have good responsible parents, unlike me who caved.
Oh,
and-
me and my mom actually, some of my dance friends, we all went and saw it in theaters.
Oh, so you did get to experience that at
did,
the
yeah.
theater. Okay, good. So my daughter convinced me that she also saw it in the theater, but then convinced me that we should spend $20 to rent it. But in her defense, she gave me a $20 bill to cover it, so she paid her own
Yeah.
bill there. All right. So any nicknames that your parents used to call you?
When I was a kid, my dad used to call me Lilybug because like
Lilybug,
my
all
favorite
right.
animal was a ladybug. So
Cool.
yeah. that was one.
Lilybug. I like that. All right. Very good. What was your favorite dress-up theme at Schuylkill Haven Area Middle School?
I'd have to say I like Crazy Hair Day.
Okay.
It's fun. You just get to see wild hairstyles all day.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I like celebrate a day called Whatever
Or-
Hair Is Left Day for me. But yeah, that's another day.
Or I'd have to say, I forget what it's called, but where you get to dress up like old people. That one's fun.
Like the superintendent. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Cool. So those are cool dress-up themes at the middle school. How about your favorite style of dance? And I don't know much about dance style, but you're the dancer. What's your favorite style? Kind of a cha-cha,
I would
mambo?
have to
or-
say lyrical. It's like
Lyrical?
more the slower
Okay.
stuff. I definitely like doing that one.
Lyrical. All right, so lyrical. I'm going to have to do a little Googling on what lyrical dance looks like. Favorite movie or TV show?
Favorite TV show is probably either Dance Moms or The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Okay, that's good. I'm seen clips of them, so good. All right, and then if you saw a shooting star and you were granted one wish, what would you wish for?
I would wish for the power to like be able to help others.
Love that.
Yeah. Just to be able to like see someone who needs help and
Yeah.
just be able to help them with it.
I love that. And it can be as simple as a student drops their books, a student needs a little extra tutoring or help in a subject area like math that you mentioned you're passionate about. Being able to help that student is a great way to do that. So good. So and then my last question, and this is off the Dirty Dozen, just me asking you, give the superintendent some advice. If you were running this show, what would you do differently, or what advice could you give me to make this a better place for you?
I would say just have fun. Like, time goes by fast,
Yeah.
and you're never going to realize what you missed if you're just focused on one thing. So I'd say enjoy the time you have.
Love
And yeah.
And as you probably noticed, I like to have fun. I try to hang out in places where students are because you are the reason we get up and come to work every day. You are the reason that we put ourselves out there to build facilities like this and to give you guys the best materials and the best auditorium stages and the right equipment to perform and more or less represent not just your school but your community. And then I hear you do that even more when you're with your dance group, so that makes me feel even better. So.
Yeah, we have a competition in February 26th. They're all down in Lancaster,
Okay.
so we're going to go down and have a fun weekend.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. Anything you want to add to this this interview, this podcast today that we may have missed throughout the course of our time together?
No, I feel like we've covered everything.
You too. Lillian Tucker, you are light years above your age and maturity, and I'm so proud of you, so proud of the work that you're doing in school, outside of school. Folks, this place is crawling with amazing kids just like this, and it's important for us to get their message out so that they are heard as well. Thanks for being my guest today.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. We loved it. Remember, like and share this podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's Schuylkill Haven Hurricanes Media. Again, my name is Dr. Fitzpatrick. This has been Deep Dive with Dr. Fitz. We're part of the Schuylkill Haven Area School District where quality endures. Remember, once again, always make those positives so loud that the negatives are almost impossible to hear. Thanks for watching, everybody.